I
Hey,
am doing, brother. How are you?
hello?
Hello.
Hello? I can't hear
Yeah, can
anything
you
at
hear
all.
me? Hello. I don't think you can hear me because I'm talking.
Oh, wait, hold on. Something's not working on my end here.
Yeah, maybe on your end, you're not able to hear.
It is, my bad. Hold on just a
Yeah, yeah,
second.
yeah. Yeah, like I said, it is in your on your own bat.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, it was me. It was my fault. I
All right.
apologize.
No
You
problem.
are here loud and clear. Are you over 18?
Yes, I am. I
Are
mean,
you a Christian?
absolutely devoted Christian, I would say.
Do you think
Devoted.
Jesus is an alien?
Jesus is the Lord.
Oh, your name's just alien.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I because I love the movie Alien, so I it's a
That
cool
is a good
movie.
movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A good concept, I should say, right? I mean, yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
So,
Well, cool, man. Well, so are you open to being deconverted?
I'm sorry.
Are you open to being deconverted from Christianity?
Deconverted to
Yeah,
what?
deconverted
Yeah,
to
to what?
anything besides Christianity.
Nope. I will die on this hill till my last breath.
Oh, uh, well, I don't see how I can deconvert you then.
You're not gonna be able to.
Uh, well, I was trying to talk to people more, a
Well,
little more open to being
try.
deconverted, but
Let me ask you one thing. Try,
sure.
try oppression of Pakistan and people running on you every chance you say the name of Jesus. Say that, and I will still tell you that I am never going to leave my Lord and Savior.
Oh, are you from Pakistan?
My parents are, and my dad's been pastors since I'm 35 now, but he's been pastor before I was born. So yeah,
Uh,
I have seen the death threats letters that they will send to him every single day. So yeah, you're not gonna
oh
be.
well, I'm really sorry to tell you, man, but Jesus, the Messiah you worship, is a phony. He's not. He's not even a prophet.
Where?
Do what?
I said, where are you coming from with that?
The Bible.
Okay, well, let's share the Bible together then.
Yeah, let's do.
Okay, well,
Did you hear what I just read from Jeremiah
what did you say from Jeremiah?
or Isaiah? Did you hear either one of those?
I don't think you actually did read it to me, but if you
Oh,
are reading,
well, have you ever read Isaiah or Jeremiah?
well, I have read it before, but I can go ahead and revisit it if you really actually want me to.
Oh man, we can start here. So, can you tell me what, say, Jeremiah and Isaiah are about? What's their context? What's happening in the story?
Okay. If you want to read it, if you can just go ahead and read it, whatever you're
Well,
talking.
we'll get to that in a minute. I'm just hoping you can tell me like the context of Jeremiah.
I'm not really sure because it's been a
You
long.
have no idea what's happening in Jeremiah
I
at
don't.
all. But you said you read it before, hadn't you?
I have read it and I cannot recall at the moment.
Yeah. Um. Well, it's about the Babylonian captivity.
Okay.
Yeah. So in Jeremiah, chapter 31, when God gives the Israelites the new covenant, God's promise to Israel to restore them from the Babylonian captivity.
Mm-hmm.
He says when he rebuilds Jerusalem that the city of Jerusalem will never again be uprooted or overthrown. And he says that here in verse 40.
Right.
But it has been uprooted and overthrown a whole bunch of times.
Okay, and the point is,
The point is, God said it will never again be uprooted or overthrown. But in fact, was uprooted and overthrown a whole bunch of times. So this is not a prophecy. It's a false prophecy, a fake one.
no, a false prophecy is something that you actually apprehended in your own, on your own self, and you actually apply that. Now, something that we cannot apply to something that it does
This
not.
applies to Jerusalem, the rebuilding of Jerusalem in Jeremiah.
Rebuilding, I mean, isn't rebuilding going on right now? I mean,
This happened in
they will tore
536 BC.
themselves
This
down.
was this was 20.
Let,
Hold
let's
on,
go.
this is
Let's
this
go
is
back to
2,500
Revelation
years ago.
now. I mean, come on.
Revelation. We're talking about Jeremiah.
Yeah. Oh, we got out of that already. I thought we did.
We didn't get out of it. I got out of the sentence, and you changed it to Revelation.
Okay. So your question, or maybe it was a statement at this point. You said,
Well, I read the book. That's what it says here in the book. It says when God rebuilt. This is Jeremiah giving a prophecy through God. You know what a prophecy is, right?
yes.
So Jeremiah is given the prophecy, and God promises through Jeremiah that when he rebuilds
You read the
Jerusalem,
whole.
it will
Okay,
never again be uprooted or overthrown.
yes. But have you read the whole sentence? What it's saying?
I have read all of it. Yeah, we can read the whole chapter if you want to, but you're not going to like it.
Well, we can go ahead and read the whole chapter then.
Which part do you want to read?
Start from the beginning, please.
It starts with the joyful return of the exiles. Do you know where the exiles are returning from?
Yes. Hold on. Jeremiah. What?
I'm in chapter 31 right now, verse 40.
Okay. Well, let's go back to Book of Jeremiah, please. Alrighty.
If we're actually going to read it, though, we should probably start in like chapter, I don't know, 29.
Yeah. Let's go from the top and then we go.
Well, hold on a second. This verse here stands on its own. This is about the enlargement of Jerusalem. This is a specific thing.
Is that the Old Testament or the New Testament?
It's Jeremiah. You there yet?
Yeah. I got it.
Good.
Okay, I am reading the book of Jeremiah.
Shroud, the subject is Jeremiah at the moment, and the false prophecies within.
False prophecy in Jeremiah?
Yeah. This is actually probably one of my favorite chapters in the entire Old Testament that disproves Christianity. Christianity can't have the narrative right if Jeremiah is also right here, which he's not. But
in Jeremiah.
Yeah. We're on chapter 31, verse 40.
Give me just 1 second here now.
You're good. Yes, Shroud, I am an atheist.
False prophecy in Jeremiah.
31, chapter 31, yeah. And I'm on verse 40 right now. That's where it says, once Jerusalem is enlarged, it will never again be uprooted or overthrown.
You said
Shroud, which verses are you talking about? Alien, are you still there?
I am here, listening to something, man. Give me just 2 seconds, and I'll go ahead and get back to you. Just please.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I got a shit. Mute up for just a second there, Alien. Let me see what this other fella here's trying to say.
Yo.
Shroud, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, I might have to cut back to Alien whenever he figures out whatever he's
You're good.
figuring out. But you're over 18 and a Christian?
No, I'm not a Christian. I'm an atheist. I was a Christian for 32 years.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us in reality.
Yeah, trust me, it took me long enough.
Yeah, me too. I was almost in my 30s.
Now that makes me feel even worse. No, I was just saying.
Went too far behind me.
Yeah, no, I was just pointing out in Matthew 10, verse 23 and 24, it states that before they go through all of Israel preaching the gospel, Christ will have already returned.
Yeah, I've actually got that pulled up, and we know that he's talking about the judgment there when he says we'll return, because in verse 15 he says, "Truly I tell you, it will be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment than for that town."
Yeah, but
so we know he's talking about a judgment there. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, it never happened. So.
Exactly.
But again, Christianity is so screwed up.
Tell me about it. That's why I do this.
Oh no, keep it going, man.
Well, let me ask you something real quick. The other fellow's muted up right now, but he's looking for chapter 31 in Jeremiah, which says, when God rebuilds Jerusalem, he's going to enlarge it. And in verse 40 it says, once this happens, it shall never again be uprooted or overthrown. What's your interpretation of that verse right there?
Well, never be uprooted or overthrown, because the concept comes from later in Luke, where it states that they were grafted out, but ye being a wild olive branch have been grafted in amongst them. If you, being partakers of the root and fatness of the olive tree, boast not against the branches, but if thou boast, thou bearest not the root, for the root thee. And then he goes on to say that they can also be grafted back in if they are grafted back in again based on what they believe. So they are to be grafted.
In Jeremiah here.
Yeah, well, the same context. So as Israel is referred to as a fig tree throughout the whole Old Testament, so they're supposed to come back in accordance with prophecy. So when Israel is brought back, they're eternal. They're not supposed to go away. All nations are supposed to come to Israel and go through Israel from here on out. So
right.
It's
Do you know when Jeremiah says they're going to come back?
I'd have to pull the verse exactly.
It's after the Babylonian captivity when it ended in 536 BCE.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what all of Jeremiah and Isaiah is about. But here it says when God enlarges Jerusalem and rebuilds it, it says it will never again be uprooted or overthrown.
Okay, I've been in a lot of debates these last few weeks, so my brain has kind of been thrown around with all these different. Because some people see that and they go to a completely different spot, and I've been dealing with dispensationalists lately, so my brain has.
Oh, there's Alien. What'd you find, Alien?
Well, yeah, I find it everything all right there. But Jeremiah actually even talks about the Messiah that comes on there. And then we go back and forth and talk about the Messiah that came in to the world.
Well, verse 40 in Jeremiah 31 is not talking about a Messiah. It's talking about Jerusalem.
I never said it was.
Well, I know. That's what I've been waiting on you to address this verse the whole time.
Hey, could you tell me the verse again so I can look it up myself?
Jeremiah 31, chapter 31, verse 40.
Okay.
It's the enlargement of Jerusalem. And it says, once this is enlarged, it'll never again be uprooted or overthrown.
41.
Chapter 31, verse 40. The very last sentence in verse 40 says it shall never again be uprooted or overthrown.
You're holding on to one thing that you can hold on to, right? The other things that actually written in the Bible, you do not want to hold on to that. But yeah, I see your rhetoric over there. Yeah, sure, and I get it.
Right. So
And
has
yeah,
Jerusalem
I
been
do get it.
uprooted and
But
overthrown?
everything that you think that is a reality, you want to hold on to the last very thing that you can actually go ahead and hold on to. And I get it.
What was the
The
verse
Senate
again?
says once
Sorry.
Jerusalem is rebuilt, it'll never again be uprooted or overthrown.
And I'm going to watch you put yourself all together. Piece by piece, my guy.
What are you
Again,
talking about?
Yep.
the verse.
What?
He's just quoting the verse, man. So what are you talking about?
I read it. I read the whole chapter, and there is no contradiction over there. You know how many
Oh,
contradictions
he's
are
in
in the
denial.
Bible and in the Quran? There's something that actually really is hurting you at this point, but you don't want to go to that now, do you?
Wait.
You want to go ahead and
I want to
sit
go.
down,
Hold on,
put no
listen.
rings in yourself.
Oh man,
And
it's
then
gonna be
go
the
ahead
first
and have that.
person I've ever had to mute. Alien, can you hear me?
I do. You're gonna mute me now. Okay, I got it. Yeah,
Well, I didn't mute you. You stopped talking, so
Sorry. What verse
I've
was
never
that
had to
again?
mute. Verse 40.
because
I've never muted
everybody
anyone to
actually
this
is
point,
gonna
and I don't want to. But you got to let me talk here. Listen, it says when Jerusalem is enlarged, it describes this enlargement. It says the whole valley of the dead bodies and the ashes, and all the fields as far as the Wadi Kidron to the corner gate, to the corner of the house gate toward the east, shall be sacred to the Lord. It shall never again be uprooted or overthrown.
And I'm gonna ask you a question.
Correct. It's
Has that
eternal.
happened just yet or not?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, has that happened just yet or not?
It happened in 536 BCE, over 2,500 years ago.
I
Yep.
don't think it's talking about what happened. I'm talking about now. It's a prophecy.
I
Get it?
know it's a prophecy, and it's a prophecy that happened in 536 BCE. The prophecy that didn't stay true was that it was in fact uprooted and overthrown again.
And then things are actually correlating in their own self at this point. Don't you read? God damn it.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you read Alien?
I'm sorry. Like
Go ahead, Trav.
his position doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Your position don't make any sense to me because
He hasn't given a position yet, Alien.
So
Listen,
so let me ask then: has the Book of Revelation been fulfilled?
I don't think it has all the way just yet. But
well, let's
it's coming-
finish Jeremiah before we move on to
and it's
Revelation.
coming
Let's
to
not
pass.
jump around here.
We're not jumping. I mean, it's coming to pass at this point.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead
Okay,
of
so
myself.
Jerusalem was rebuilt at the end of the Babylonian captivity. That's when God brought his exiles back.
Let me
In
know when
536
was it built.
BCE, right?
Let me know when was it built.
It was rebuilt
In the last
after
1400
536
years.
BCE.
When
You read Isaiah, it says Cyrus rebuilt it.
Cyrus, I mean, Cyrus, I don't think, if I go back to the history of Cyrus, he does not build anything. And
Listen, hold on. Alien, hold on just a second. Isaiah 45, it says, I have aroused Cyrus in righteousness. I will make all his paths straight. He shall build my city and set my exiles free, not for the price or reward, says the Lord. So it was Cyrus who rebuilt it and freed the exiles, which is what Jeremiah is talking about.
Okay, there was a Cyrus king in
Cyrus was the founder of Persia. He overthrew Babylon and freed the Israelites from the Babylonian captivity. This happened in 536 BCE. So Jerusalem was rebuilt over 2,500 years ago. Cyrus funded it. He's the one that freed the Israelites. In Isaiah, it says God is using him to do this. It says Cyrus will rebuild my city. It calls Cyrus. Cyrus is the only named Messiah in the entire book of Isaiah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right about that.
Okay. Well, building of a city, I was not really considering talking about building a nation.
I'm not talking about a nation. I'm talking about Jerusalem.
Well,
You gotta listen, man. This is about Jerusalem being enlarged.
I am trying to talk to you about it, and you just do not want to listen. Who is building a nation at this point?
I'm not talking about a nation. I'm talking about a city.
Building
Jerusalem.
a city. I mean, I can go ahead and put up a brick and say it is a city to me. I can go ahead.
Was Jerusalem rebuilt?
I can actually go ahead and build a brick to brick to you and build you into it, and I can go ahead and call you a city.
Well, do that here in verse 40 because that's what happened.
Well, nation. And
this don't say nation. It says Jerusalem. It says Jerusalem will be enlarged.
Jerusalem is gonna be built by a break to break. God
and
damn.
It was.
Yes. Nation.
Yes.
Where nations come from. God damn it. You don't
look. You gotta quit cursing your Lord, man. That's not good.
I'm kind of spinning here because
I would never do that in
all right. Well, Alien, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere here. So
I'm just kind of spinning in a circle here, like trying to understand. Like he's literally just repeated the verse to you over and over, Alien, and all you're doing is just talking about bricks and mortar and nations, and you're not really saying anything.
When somebody actually has a legitimate question, you want to go ahead and run away from it. Yes.
No one's running away from anything.
And I know that you're holding on to something that you really actually think that actually exists. Reality, right?
What are you talking about?
Yes.
All right, Alien. Well, appreciate you coming up and talking, but I don't think we're going to get anywhere. I mean, we never made it past one sentence in this last 15 minutes we've been talking. So, I mean, I don't see a point going on. So, we're going to try to get somebody else up here who's, I don't know, a little more interesting to talk to that can stay on task or something. I don't know. But I appreciate you coming up, man.
I ask you questions and you do not want to answer.
Oh, Shroud. That's hard, ain't it?
I honestly think he was on something there because he's starting to slur his words.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think he was forced to confront a single sentence, and I wasn't.